Hello there, beautiful creatures. I thought I would do a video response to Elyse from Wild Moon Tarot's little video about which crystals she's currently working with and the crystals around her workspace. So I am videoing in my study room, and I'll show you some of the crystals that surround me here, and then some of my working crystals and some of my new purchases as well, just to show you a couple of details and some experiences that I've had so far. So I actually have a collection of Australian agate, I believe it is, around me. These I didn't purchase, but they were given to me. And sort of came across all of these by chance. So I'm pretty sure they are all beautiful pieces of polished Australian agate. From my, just visual identification of them, because when I got them, nobody told me what they were. But that's what they look like to me. And these just have a really earthy, down-to-earth, kind of quiet energy about them. Sorry, I'm just putting them back. I don't like to have stones that are too active or chaotic in my workspace at home, just because it makes it harder for me to concentrate when I have too many of those energies around me. So those are really good. Sorry, I'm a bit worn out. I've been working all day, but I wanted to do this video because I had it in my mind. And I saw, oh, who was it? I'll put the link in the description box down below. But somebody made a video of it today. Oh, she's really lovely. It'll come to me. Either it'll come to me or there'll be the link in the description box. But she also did a video response to Elyse's video. So now I'm going to move on to my number one working crystal that has been with me for a couple of weeks, which is my massive chunk of white howlite. And I sleep with this one. I put it in my pillowcase at nighttime. And I think she may need a bit of a recharge because recently I've been having some kind of funky dreams, so I think maybe she's full up. But I just get such a lovely, calming, nurturing kind of vibe from this stone. I did a really beautiful meditation with her, and the energies of this stone are just really soothing and have been amazing for my insomnia. Like I said, recently maybe she's just a bit tired. She's been working hard as well, so that could be why she hasn't really been as effective recently. But and I know that in dark moons and new moons and full moons, my subconscious goes a little bit nutty and my sleep patterns are really affected by those times of the month. So she has been amazing, and I often hold her while I'm doing readings, while I'm writing things down in my journal. I find that she's a great channeling energy for spirit guides and stuff to come through while I'm working with the tarot, and she really just helps my intuition. So she's my number one gal that I've been working with while doing readings, as well as just connecting with every day and just holding, because she's such a wonderful presence. Then I'm going to move on to my sort of, I guess, what I keep on my altars and what I sort of work with, but not all the time. So the first one's going to be my lovely piece of malachite, which is like a world within a world within a world. And this energy of this stone is like a zap to the third eye. It's really active and powerful, and that's one of the reasons why I don't use it all the time. But I have found that my Tarot of the She loves this stone, and I get why. For me, those energies are very connected. The energy of this stone and the Tarot of the She are very they vibe together really well. So when I work with that deck, I use this stone. And I have been working with the Tarot of the She, just getting to know it and connecting with the energies, reading the guidebook, looking through the imagery, as I usually do, to try and really get to know my decks and imbue them with my energies as well. So that's my lovely piece of malachite. I wanted to show you all my wonderful fairy quartz cluster that I keep on my main altar. That's also been sitting sort of close to my Tarot of the She, but kind of not really part of it. I had it sitting on my Chicoli Tarot for a while, but it just feels like it needs to be a part of my main altar at the moment, so that's where it is. And the energy of this is beautiful, and it's really slightly pink at the tip. You can sort of see that, and it does remind me of a really cute little fairy cave. So I'll show you two pieces of tiger eye. So this is regular tiger eye, another one that was gifted to me by chance. When I got all of that wonderful Australian agate, I got 3 huge pieces of tiger eye as well. Really lucky. Tiger eye is a stone that I have always resonated with as a Taurus. I have a necklace of tiger eye. I used to wear bracelets of tiger eye. This is a stone for me of courage and down to earth sort of grit. Like, this stone is gonna sort of help you get through those physical trials. Like, I feel when you're feeling run down or uprooted, or you kind of, or things are a bit chaotic in your life, like, this stone is has amazing grounding energies. Like, it'll just pull you right down into the earth. And I just love the colors in this stone and how they kind of shift and change. Tiger eye has always been one of my favorites. And this is blue tiger eye, which I haven't seen or acquired. And you can't really see the blue bands too much. But it's my little blue tiger eye heart. And it's very cute. Same sort of properties, but I think blue is meant to be calling a bit more to your creativity. I think that's the general sort of crystal properties. When they're blue, they tend to be about communication and creation and all that kind of throat chakra stuff. So that one's really lovely. Now, my wonderful, wonderful oval of selenite. Now, this is a stone that I really, really like. I love it, actually. I don't just like it. It never called to me to work with it before this year, actually, and now it just keeps popping up in my life, to the point where I have this one and I have a small tumbled stone of it in my studio space at uni, where I do all my sort of artwork stuff. And this stone is just amazing for clearing energies, providing protection, particularly when you're doing any sort of ritual work, or you're reading tarot or oracle or anything like that. Just provides like a really beautiful energetic field and a really calming environment. And I love the iridescence of this stone. The fact that it shines with its own luminescence within. Like, there's something so inherently just magical and pure and light about this stone that I really love. And this is one of the stones that I would just never stop working with for the rest of my life. So this is my wonderful, wonderful selenite. I've shown you guys this, I think, in one of my videos. This is my rose quartz, my giant chunk of rose quartz, which I thought may have been mistaken and was actually maybe a Himalayan salt rock, but it's not. It's definitely rose quartz. And this one I use, you know, for the self-love and the unconditional love, and just, again, it does provide a really beautiful atmosphere. And I think this is a stone that everybody loves, because it's one of the ones everybody gets along with, because of its gentle, calming energies. So that's another one. So those are kind of the ones that are on my altars, that are always going to be on my altars in some way or another, and some of the ones that I'm working with at this point in time. Now, I did go over my recent purchases when I went to the Festival of Dreams, but I just want to show them to you in close-up, and 2 new additions to that collection. So this is my Atlantisite, which just has a beautiful energy, And this reminds me of a forest. Like, I don't think Atlantis, I think maybe Avalon or something like that, like some enchanted forest land. Um, but then when I look deep into it, I kind of feel like there's rivers and channels, and it's like looking at an aerial scape of something from above. Like, this, I think, I haven't worked with this one yet, but this one's going to be amazing when I start doing my Imrama or my Journeying of the Spirit. And explore those past lives, which I'm really keen to get into. This is my tumbled labradorite that I picked up. Ooh, look at the labradorescence. When I first read that, I thought that was so cute. Like, labradorite, or I call it labradorite, like a Labrador. I don't know, because it's just cute. It takes the edge off a very powerful, transformative stone, and its essence is Labrador. Labrador essence of Labrador. But I really like that. I haven't worked with this one yet, but I know that hand in hand it's going to go with my other ones. This is this one I've been using when I've been doing readings, studying tarot, connecting with my guides. When I did my full moon sort of readings, I really wanted to find out who was the guide that's calling to me, because I kept getting messages. I got messages from my Dragon Fae Oracle, messages from the Messenger Oracle, that a guide is trying to speak to me. And I'd been having these messages, the same cards come up for a couple of weeks, and I thought, okay, full moon, great energies, this is the time to find out who or what being is trying to connect with me. And this stone, I think, really facilitated that connection. Like, it just sets off this vibe of higher knowing and attunement with that realm, along with, my selenite. And I obviously had my white howlite, because this is like my protecting friend, okay? Other than my amethyst friend, this is the next stone that I feel the closest to. And I connected with my guide, and it was pretty damn amazing. I may go into more depth about that in another video at some other time. I'm just like running out of steam. I'm actually holding my howlite now as I'm talking to you, so I can just get through this video, because I'm excited, but at the same time I'm like so exhausted. Anyway, so I picked this up yesterday. It is Lemurian quartz, and these don't come in anything else other than points, so they are transmitters, and obviously they help you connect with Lemuria. And I have a bit of a story about this. And you can see the striations. Maybe you can't. But it feels like it's coated and it's mostly flat. I don't know. This stone is fucking powerful, okay? And what I did with it yesterday, I probably shouldn't have done in a hurry, because now I'm fucking freaked out. Sorry for the swearing. But this stone's like, whoa. Okay, so I decided it would be a great idea to sleep with this stone in my hand. Big mistake. I was drinking last night, just with my boyfriend. We were out, we had a few drinks, and we got home and we had some ciders. So I wasn't intoxicated or anything, but I definitely had had something to drink. I fell asleep with this in my hand, and whoa! The dreams I had were like fucking wacky, so crazy, to the point of almost being a nightmare. But they weren't nightmarish, they were just, and my sleep was disrupted, and I felt at the end of it that I could see some sort of celestial creature that was like really tall and slender and like radiating light, and that freaked me the fuck out. Like, it wasn't a negative experience, but it just was something that I wasn't ready to see. So I just remember, even in my dream, I could see myself giving myself like a smoke cleansing, and like sending out prayers to my guides and those the beings that love me unconditionally, to protect me, because the energies I was experiencing were just overwhelming. Like, the dreams that I was having, in my dreams I had massive black angel wings, like, I don't know. Like, half of it was because I think I have an ability to lucid dream, so I really wanted to connect with Atlantis and Lemuria. And so I think my subconscious was giving me what I wanted in one part, and the other part was when I woke up, I got this crystal out of my hand. I was asleep and I was still clutching it like this, okay? Like, and my hand was warm and the crystal was warm, and I was just like, normally you're totally relaxed when you fall asleep, so that was the weirdest thing, is I still had this clenched in my hand. And I put it on the bedside table because I was like, yo, fuck that, okay? I need to disconnect from this stone at the moment because what I'm experiencing is just overwhelming me, totally overwhelming me. And I put it down, but I still felt mentally tied to the crystal and its energy. I felt like my energetic field was like meshed with this crystal, and as long as that was happening, I knew I wasn't going to get any sleep, so I had to consciously pull in my energetic field away from this crystal, which was so fucking hard, let me tell you. I've never experienced such a, like, fused energetic connection. Like, this stone and I, we're going to do some amazing things together. But that was just like, why did I do that? It was just one of those things where you're like, why the hell did I decide that that would be a good idea? Like 3 ciders later, probably, that's why. Anyway, so that was one that I got yesterday. And then I got this lovely piece of blue kyanite, which just reminds me of the sea, and it also reminds me of ancient things. And I haven't looked up the properties of this yet, but it just has like a wonderful energy to it. And I love the shape of it. It's like a little mini wand or something. And I feel like that will probably also help me to connect to my past life. And you guys have all seen my wonderful little piece of Tektite, and you guys know that I really am looking forward to working with this stone. Now, I have a piece of a Pachetir, and I don't have any onyx, but I do have clear obsidian. I don't have any black obsidian, and I don't have any hematite or any of those really grounding black stones. And I'll tell you a funny story. It's because they all seem to disappear on me or go back into the earth, or do both. And then I never find them again. And that's happened continuously with every single stone of hematite, especially, and onyx that I've ever gotten, is totally just walked out in my life. It's like, nope, we're not meant to work together, and I'm okay with that. Like, it would be nice to have some because I like the properties of it, but at this point in time, I don't think we're meant to work together. So those stones continually disappear on me. I've had stones before that have been taken by the fairies, obviously because they're really lovely and shiny, and the fairies have thought, hey, I want this, I'm gonna take it. And I'm fine with that, because I think part of doing energetic work with any spiritual beings is like, you offer them something, whether it's your time or your energy or whatever it is, and then they sort of help you out in return, which is totally fair. It's like any other friendship, it's just one of spirit. So I always find it quite cute and funny when that happens. Because, it's nothing. I think that eventually, the crystals that you don't work with, they'll disappear on you too, because they'll realize that it's not time to be in your life anymore. It's like whatever happens to them, happens to them. And then who knows, someone else may come upon them, or that they're happier wherever they are, they move on, they have a consciousness of their own. So, yeah, I think that's quite wonderful. So if you guys have any stories like either my crazy dream experience with that Lemurian quartz, which I'm like I said, freaked me out, but I'm also like, yeah, let's work together. Yeah. Now I know what you can really do. Or, you've had stones sort of just totally leave and never be seen again. Please let me know in the comments down below. I would love to hear your stories. Thank you so much, Elyse, for sharing your video and inspiring me to do this one. And I still can't, Katie Flowers, of course. And thank you so much to Katie, who did her video today, which I really enjoyed as well. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. Love and light to you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!